Good day, everyone. How are you, class? Alright, I know you are all doing great. So, before we start our lesson, I will introduce myself first. My name is John Paul Labasano from Teacher Education Program. So, by the way, I am your teacher for today. Our topic for this morning is about reading comprehension. And the things that we need to meet at the end of their lessons are first, to evaluate the ability to read and understand the text, to understand the text and answer the factual and inferential question based on the text, to comprehend key points, and to comprehend author's view, opinions, and perspectives. What is reading comprehension? Reading comprehension is the ability to understand what we read, where words have context and texts have meaning. A reading comprehension skills allows us to read proficiently, learn effectively, strategize, conceptualize, and succeed in life. Many students are left behind in formal, informal, and competitive examination due to proper knowledge of how to solve reading comprehension passage. Meaning, reading comprehension is the ability to read text, process it, and understand its meaning. An individual's ability to comprehend text is influenced by their traits and skills, one of which is the ability to make inferences. Proficient reading depends on the ability to recognize words quickly and effortlessly. Ability of an individual to comprehend text depends upon, first, we have the prior knowledge about the subject. Second, well-developed language. And third is the ability to make inferences. We have also types of reading comprehension. We have unseen passage, prose, poem, newspaper cutting, news, scientific report, according to age grouped, descriptive passage, interactive passage, novel, story, excerpt, and etc. We have also sub-skills types of reading comprehension. This includes skimming, scanning, intensive reading, extensive reading or reading for pleasure. And also we have basically two sub-skills. We have factual comprehension, inferential or global comprehension. We have also reading comprehension passage tips and techniques to solve. First, we have skimming. Skimming is used to quickly identify the main ideas of a text. It is quickly looking through text to get an idea of what the text concerns. Used when reading magazines, newspaper articles, and etc. Skimming also is a process of speed reading that involves visually searching the sentences of a page for clues to meaning. So another thing, we have scanning. Scanning is reading a text quickly in order to find specific information like figures or names, and it can be contrasted with skimming, which is reading quickly to get a general idea of a meaning. So, for example, a learner taking a reading test needs to scan a text on population rates quickly to find out if a series of statements about the population figures are true or false. Involves learners reading in detail with specific learning aims and tasks. It can be compared with extensive reading, which involves learners reading text for enjoyment and to develop general reading skills. So, for example, the general reading skills of the learners read a short text and put events from it into chronological order, while extensive reading involves learners reading text for enjoyment and to develop general reading skills, and it can be compared with extensive reading, which is reading in detail with specific learning aims and tasks. So a teacher reads a short story with learners but does not set them any task except to read and listen. Beginning by improving reading comprehension skills, a reader can better connect with the ideas on a page and apply it to what they already know. So for teachers, it gives students purpose for reading, focus students' attention on what they have to learn, help students to think actively as they read, encourage students to monitor their own comprehension. And for students, we have questions: what new information did I learn? And what do I expect to learn? And is this text informative or entertaining? Fact or fiction? And to identify interesting facts, figures, and key points. We have also techniques to improve reading skills. We have survey, question, read, recite, relate, and review. Tips and techniques to perform better in reading comprehension. So when you begin to read the passage, follow these strategies. So we read paragraph for two purposes. First, to develop comprehension about the text, and it happens when we have command over the words which are used in the paragraph. And second, for drawing inferential meaning from the text. So we have to follow the following strategies to develop comprehension. So try to understand the meaning of text. So do not stuck or worry if you do not know the meaning of a word mentioned in the text. A simple solution of this problem is to read. So the previous sentence and the next sentence. So this will give you an insight about the meaning of words. So another tip and techniques is try to find out the answer of inferential question which demands the reader to look beyond the text. So why do you think so? How did incident take place? A given statement? Why or why not? So to answer these types of questions, readers should look into the mentioned text as well as to correlate into the real life situations. So readers should give the answer even beyond the text, according to the question given by the teacher. Look out for the answer from the text. Question itself comprises of answer. So read the questions properly. Questions, then passage demands you to reread once as an alert reader to increase comprehension level of the text. And slowly and gradually you should increase vocabulary power to comprehend a written paragraph. So passage comprehension demands you to have sound knowledge of basic grammar, word power, and techniques to write answer properly and accurately. So questions can also be related to grammar because written passage may focus single item of grammar in the passage. So for example, if the passage consists of past indefinite, then grammar question will be related to past indefinite tense. So generally, questions answer can be found easily from the passage, but one or two questions demand rereading of paragraph or sentences for more than one time. So generally also, reader face the difficulty to find out the answer of vocabulary related to questions like synonyms, antonyms, homophones, inferential meanings. Problems will be solved if the reader practices reading comprehension passage regularly to have command on vocabulary. So lastly, we have to always remember that the only remedy to reach at the level of perception is to develop habit of doing practice on a regular interval so that it would be more developed our reading comprehension. So that would be all for today. I hope you learned something and thank you.